Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to get a quick video out for you guys since I didn't have one Friday. I kind of like to rather do Sunday videos anyway than Friday nights because Sunday at least gives us a nice open from London so we can get a general direction, especially after taking liquidity like we did on Friday on the 4 hour. You'll see we took the lows here, and then NQ did as well. We took this big liquidity pool here. Now you can see we're like displacing back up. So it almost feels like we at least go back to that 520 level, back to this high, and probably back to that 600 level would be my guess. However, if we start displacing back below here, I'm going to start looking probably for this 15100 level. Like it's just there's nothing else that's really saying, oh, we should go higher. And you'll see we are. So we hit this. We took out NQ liquidity here on this 4 hour with this low. We did hit. We'll get rid of this daily fair value. Then you see this tiny 4 hour we're holding from. So we held this 4 hour so far, and while taking liquidity, so it's a very good sign that we go higher. And then NQ 4 hour, you can see like we're starting to form a nice little LR here, or a downtrend, depending on what you want to call it. Where anybody that's short is placing their stops here, so the market's probably eventually going to come back up and take out those stops. So just looks a little bit more bullish right now, especially with the open tonight. You can see the order flow we have going on right now is being respected very nicely. So you see, if you you want to see us hold all these fair values on the way up, and then this is going to be a big one to tonight. If we can get through here, we're going back up to probably 500 level, test this one, and then possibly go higher. So we'll just have to see. But remember, we are in a big hourly here, so it is possible that we are just we're holding that daily and that daily and weekly just to go back up here and maybe fill this and then reject again to go lower. But I like the displacement off of here. I showed you guys on. We'll get rid of a bunch of these and alleviates confusion. So tonight I showed you guys on Wednesday how I like to see liquidity taken, and then I like to see a bearish fair value gap violated and the close in close above. So and then you can target your next highs. So you can see that's exactly what happened tonight. We took that 4 hour liquidity on Friday. Uh, Remember we took this low that were never taken before, and then we got a 5 minute close over tonight. You long on the retest. We never got a close below, which would have been your stop. This would not have stopped out because we never closed below it. And then you see you were probably targeted this high, and maybe like this high, and then you see you would have got both. So just a neat little thing that works out on Sunday night. As far as for yeah, so NQ you can see like we have very bullish order flow right now, and we aren't really rejecting this hourly yet. But like I said, we could just be going up to rebalance some of these higher ones. So I want to see us get through this one. If we get through this one, I feel like we at least go up and test this higher one right here at we'll call it 15,500. I think we'll see 15,500 before we start to go any lower. But that's just what I'm seeing on NQ, ES. Pretty much the same thing. We're holding that weekly, we're holding that daily. I showed you guys on Sunday how we are now below we got below you see we get below the point 0.5 fib. That's a good spot where you want to start to look for longs, that where your retracement could come back to, and then it's possible, we head right back up to the highs. So, like I said, just continue right now, but as of right now, we have bullish order flow on ES and NQ. So, as of right now, I'm bullish. I'm gonna be bullish until we start to, if we come up to like here and we reject, and then we start like displacing down and breaking some 15 fair values in here, then we're probably going back down and at least gonna fill that gap. Like I said, we could come back down, fill the gap, and then shoot back up as well. So, uh, yes, I'd be looking. Yeah, I'd just be watching these fair values. It sure seems like we should at least see 45.17. the top of this 15 before we go lower. It seems inevitable. That's at least where we're going to head, and then just see how we react from there. If we get back above there, you look at the next one, which would be 45.28. So that's where I'd be looking tonight, 45.17, 45.28 on ES, and then if we displace back down, I'd be looking for that gap fill at 4,500. You can see it right here. So that's where I'd be looking tonight. With that said, hope you guys have a great evening. What is left of it, depending on where you are in the country, and stay disciplined. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.